Westminster, the bearer of bad news for the Channel Islands. The House of Commons confirms the time of LVCR is over. A huge knock for the fulfilment industry over here. Business experts say islanders will suffer.
Obviously, it's potentially quite devastating for those who are working for those companies who are directly involved in this. And, a number of 1,000 people has been bandied around at the moment. And that's obviously incredibly impactful on the island. We already have 1,350 people unemployed. Another 1,000 going onto that list is going to have a huge drag on our economy.
But the UK has long accused Channel Islands companies of exploiting the system, taking advantage of LVCR to sell goods 20% cheaper than their UK competitors and pricing them out of the market.
It's a bit odd that we're sort of seen to be demons for requesting a level playing field. All we've asked for is that everybody's on the same footing. We haven't asked for an advantage, and I find it a bit strange when people complain, oh, we're losing a 20% tax advantage, that's unfair. That's a very strange argument.
LVCR was introduced in 1983 so that goods from outside the EU going to the UK would be exempt from VAT. At the time, the UK Treasury thought that collecting small sums of VAT would cost more in the long run. But with the boom in internet shopping, companies began to set up in the Channel Islands to take advantage of the loophole. And this, of course, benefited islanders with around 1,500 jobs. But it's been costing the UK Treasury £140 million a year. Treasury Minister George Osborne waged war and just 2 weeks ago reduced the tax threshold from £18 to £15. But yesterday came the shock. The loophole would be scrapped altogether. Now the lawfulness of such a move is in question, but some politicians say a legal challenge is not hopeful.
Well, it is discriminatory, but from their perspective, we are the problem. They get far more parcels from the Channel Islands than anywhere else. Countries will protect their own interests, and the United Kingdom thinks that it needs to take these steps to protect its interests. And we may still be good friends with them, I hope we still are, but this is an area where they felt they had to act.
But for businesses here, the Channel Islands has failed to protect this important industry.